Hi guys, and welcome to another review from Jay's Vape Reviews. This time we've got some juices from these guys, Vape Delights. Yeah, big thank you to Philip and the lads from Philip from Conway Valley Vapors and Vape Me, and the lads from Vape Delights for sending these on for review. 5 we've got to get through. So I don't know whether to do them all in one video, timestamps, or put a couple of different ones up. Maybe do it in a two-part. What we got? We got desserty ones and fruity ones. Tell you what, we'll do the desserty ones now, and we'll do the fruity ones in a part 2. There we go. Part 1's fucking desserty ones. Part 2 is the fruity ones. Yeah. So let us start. What should we have first? Oh, let's go through the thing. They're currently in the TPD compliant bottles. Little focus. There we go. Look. 10ml. All your details on there. Nice little bit of labelling and what have you. 10ml. Got a little clicky top on it and everything. So these are currently, for a 10ml bottle, are $4.99, or for a pack of 4 are $14.99. So there we go. So let's start with, well, I might as well start with this one. I've got my hand, Danish Swirl. So as usual, it is on the magma. Yeah, it's on the magma at 25 watts. And I think Danish Swirl's probably going to be a Danish Swirl. Get that wicked up. Straight away I can smell that cinnamon in it. You know, like the what's it called? It's the cheese. It's like the cheese icing you get on the ones in places like supermarkets. You get like that really sweet sort of topping on it, don't you? You know, the, was it cheese? What's the name of that cheese they're using them? Like we're using a cheesecake, a soft cheese. They do like a cheesecakey type icing on the top, don't they? Rather than just a straight icing. That buttery sort of creamy, slightly cheesecakey topping, don't they? The classic cinnamon roll type thing, you know. Although, it smells more like cinnamon roll than a Danish, but I suppose it's the same thing, isn't it? Give or take. Whoops, dropped that. Definitely get like that sort of creamy, sweet topping that you get on. Oh, dripped a bit there. Without me even bloody starting. Got the cap on there, nicely juiced up, fresh wick in there. We'll have a fresh wee wick each time. So we'll go through these 3, the desserty ones, and then I'll do a part 2 with the fruity ones in. We've got 3 desserty ones and 2 fruity ones. I believe they brought some more out as well since I've had these. 30 watts is a bit pushing it. 0.5 ohm coil on the MVP3 Pro as usual. I'll be gutted when this mod goes. I love this. This thing has been absolute boss. So let's have a bash. Put the lid back on that when I can find the damn thing. I'll just put it down now, haven't I? Just put the cap down. Can't find it. Probably dropped it. Find it in a minute. So that's a bash. Yeah, that definitely get that cinnamon roll. It's a cinnamon roll rather than a Danish. See, a Danish Swirl to me is that pastry, isn't it? Like you get in supermarkets again. Whereas you've got a Danish roll, which is more like a bread, cakey type, it's almost donutty type sort of thing. Nice and smooth. It's got a little bit of kick to it, but that's the cinnamon. You got like that rich sort of pastry taste, pastry spongy taste to it. Proper sweet, slightly gooey, sugarized cinnamon following up behind the back of it. Well, all the way through it really. Getting a little bit of a buttery note, so that leads me to believe it's more of See, it's tricky because this could be a Danish Swirl and a Danish a Danish Swirl and a Danish no, it's not Danish, it's a cinnamon roll. It's got a bit of both in there. You got like that buttery sort of croissant-y type pastry, but you've also got like that, like you get that breadiness to it. Overall, a nice, a really nice cinnamony rolly type flavour / Danish Swirl. It's quite pleasant. I do like it. The thing is, I want to go and buy a fucking cake now. So that was that one. That was the Danish Swirl. I don't know what the hell's happened to the cap. That's the only problem with it. When you've got a black cap, it disappears. Right, so you're back in a minute after I've rewicked this little bugger, and we shall come back with what shall we have next? We shall have deep fried cookies, and we are back with deep fried cookies. Now, as the name suggests, this is going to be like a battered biscuit, isn't it? Put it in a sweet batter, dump it in the deep fat fryer, bung on a dollop of ice cream and a bit of sauce of some variety. You know, the usual stuff that they have in America. It's a very American thing. We don't have it over here as much, but it's a little bit like over here we batter things like chocolate bars, don't we? And ice cream as well. You've got deep fried ice cream, haven't you? That's another one. So let's get on with this one. Deep fried cookies. Oh, a very, very sort of like rich, slightly bitter, chocolatey flavour comes straight through. Cookies. Now, I'm going to guess this is a certain type of American cookie. Yeah, one of them dark, almost black cookies with a bit of cream in the middle, of that cream fondant-y stuff. I'm not saying the name, hashtag copyright, but yeah, it's one of them. Oh fuck it, it's an Oreo cookie. That bitter sort of chocolatey taste. There is a little bit of sort of like, again, there's another bit of chocolate running through there, maybe a sauce of some variety, a little bit of a bitter sweet sauce, bitter sweet chocolate sauce. And there is a little bit of sweet sort of icing-y flavour at the top end. Maybe it's like something like hundreds and thousands or something like that. I think they put a bit of vanilla in there as well, running through it. Maybe an ice cream, vanilla ice cream. I have to cheat on this one because I'm not big on my Oreos and shit like that. Where's the pack? Deep fried cookies. County Fair style deep fried battered Oreo cookies. Well, there we go, I was right on that one. Topped with vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup and rainbow sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles are hundreds and thousands to me, so I think we're pretty much bob on that one, aren't we? Here we go. It's a deep fried Oreo cookie with ice cream and sprinkles and sauce and stuff. There we go. So what have we got next? And then this will conclude this part, and then there'll be a part 2. Oh yes. So let's have, if it focuses, it's the auto, there we go, maple glaze, there we go. So we'll be back in a sec after I've rewicked this sod. Pardon me, burping Pepsi. I'll be back in a second. And we are back with maple glazed. Bloody, this focus, there we go, go on, have it. Maple glazed, you saw it anyway on the when it was actually in focus. So freshly wicked as usual, 25 watts, 0.5 ohm coil, well 0.54 to be precise. Let's have a toot. getting a really right on the top of the tongue, at the back there, getting a real like in your face, sweet sort of syrupy note, like you get on a glazed donut. That, you know, like the Krispy Kreme you know, type glazed donut, sweet icing. A bit of vanilla running through there as well. It's nice they haven't overdone the donut flavour, because if you overdo the donut flavour, because it doesn't smell like Play-Doh. Because if you overdo the donut flavour, it tastes like Play-Doh. Itchy nose. So that's really nice. And there's a little bit of maple syrup there. Adding that extra bit, and it's quite layered as well. It'll change as the coil warms up. Yeah. So overall, a nice, fresh vanilla donut with a Krispy Kreme style glaze over the top of it, and a little hint of vanilla running through there. And you've got that maple syrup knocking it in as well. It has got a slight bit of a nutty back note to it. Overall, very nice. So there we go. Once again, thank you for everyone for sending me on this for review. And this is the part 1, and there'll be a part 2 up soon. Yay! So we shall see you on the next one. Ta-da for now!